guy who's taking the picture standing there naked. Because that's my picture.
Oh. There was a short period of time in my life where I was unemployed because I got fired from my job. And I was drinking wine and watching soaps. And I realized that this was not a good combination.
You'll enjoy it. It gets better. Today is a sit around and yak day.
I think we're just going to have a bitch session today. Well, sometimes you need to bitch about stuff.
And sometimes you don't.
I've got my fake hauls.
Yeah, okay. So welcome,
Kleenex.
everybody.
Ta-da!
It's a little chilly here in Michigan. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 27 degrees. By the way, I can notify you when there's rain or snow in your area. Would you like me to do that?
No.
No, thank you. I can look out the window. Thank you. Anyway, welcome, everybody, and thanks for coming in. Sorry about that little. If I triggered your, surveillance of the device, we're sorry. Yeah, we're very sorry about that.
Your spy unit.
Who's here? Brenda's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. TC is here. Welcome. Wildflower is also here. Hello, darling.
He's early today. Color me impressed, but Brenda gets all the
Brenda
points
gets
that
all
don't
the points.
matter.
Exactly.
And Wildflower, you get the second points that don't matter.
Yeah, because that's the thing too. TC says a hell of a lot of lake effect snow. Yeah, and
we actually didn't get as much as some other parts of the country who get lake effect snow.
I spent my day watching. Well, I was doing other things in the house, and I had to make a few trips, but other than that, I watched that, and it was a lot of fun.
So here's
watching some poor guy drive through Michigan in the snow.
Yeah, and here's the thing. So 94, which some of you have driven on, and
the man, the myth, the legend.
So the thing when you live in this area for a long time is that if it's lake effect snow, hi Ethel, if it's lake effect snow, don't get on the highway.
Christina's here.
Meetings. Did you call meetings again, girl?
No snow there, only meetings.
We have to have a meeting about you calling meetings.
There you go. That's how that works.
I'm sure it could be done in an email.
I'm sure it could have. The meeting about the meetings could be done in an email for sure.
I'm thinking, because
Monster says, hey.
I think that she should have priorities and, schedule the meetings around when we're on.
Yeah. Yeah, because the world revolves around us.
I'm not asking for much, am I?
Yeah.
Well, on Tuesdays and Thursdays it does for an hour.
Yeah, but we're not that important to everybody else. To most people.
Yeah, but
to our loyal gang of followers.
It's only 2 hours out of the week.
You want a lot. You want to be what is it? Justified or reinforced or validated, affirmed. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Oh my God. We could come into the live. That's cool.
You wouldn't want me in your meeting? I'm a really nice person, but I hate meetings. That's why ours are only like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
If that.
John's here. Welcome.
Hey, John.
And by the way, that reminds me, John, thank you for coming in. We have some new members.
That's right. You told me late last night when I was barely alive.
John and I believe you'll see it in the scroll there. I also put it in there. So we have John as a new member. Thank you, John, for being a member.
Two Old Guys Vintage.
They've been here for a while. But the Groves Bargain Emporium is also new if the Groves is here. Oh, welcome, dear. And thank you again for the membership. Let us do the member thanks dance. There you go.
I don't like dancing cats.
I love dancing cats. Shoot me. I mean, if I'm wrong, I don't want to be right.
Neither.
If loving dancing cats is wrong, I don't want to be right. I just don't. I don't.
That's really bad.
I don't. I love dancing cats.
I know.
You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. You don't like dancing cats?
We're just us. Basically, it kind of boils down to that. And I think there's a couple people who have met us in person that could pretty much
vouch for
affirm
us.
that we're just kind of like us.
They're vouching for it.
I may put on a happier face when I'm doing this.
Put on a happy face. Oh yeah, Dan tomorrow. No, John, not 39. I am not going to lie about my age. I will be 64.
Which I still don't believe because she could be 39.
Mom doesn't believe it.
Momster thinks she's in her 30s.
Yeah.
Me, I don't look it at all. I carry the family genetics, and so I just...
That you look like my mother?
No, I look like my mother.
Oh, but I mean, as far as the gray hair.
Really hard
when we're together and people go, "Hey, is that your mother?" That's okay. You just seem more mature that way. Because the way I act, you always seem more mature than me. Let's just put that out there.
Whoopi wants a couple new hosts for the view. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen either.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for that. I don't think that'll happen. I don't like. No. We'll do our own thing.
One, I don't watch it. Neither one of us watch that show.
I have nothing against Whoopi.
Or the View. No. They can do their thing.
Yeah.
It's that kind of place, and they can. It's just not our thing.
See, Mom says I'll always be 32. She's even dropped a few more years off me. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, dear. I understand that.
Kim turned 39 to the 17th power last Saturday.
There you go.
TC, please wish her a belated happy birthday and give her a hug and a kiss for us.
Yes, and Sagittarians rule.
Kiss on the cheek. We don't want to cause any problems.
Happy birthday to me. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I will. I get to.
We could be the new Mel and Sue. I don't even know who those people are.
Mel and Sue.
On the View, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who those people are. I'm of that age now, I guess.
I rarely watch The View. I know Whoopi. And a few other people, but no, thanks. We'll do what we're doing here. We like it here. Thank you. Whoopi is the best, says Mom. She's
original from that Mel and Sue. No,
those are cool. I like them.
We're funny, but damn, they were
they're professional comedians.
I know, they were awesome.
Professionals.
They're like awesome to, let's borrow TC's phrase, the 17th power.
There you go.
We're like awesome to the 10th power.
That's lower. I see what you're saying.
That's your affirmation for
I get
the
what
day.
you're doing. We're awesome.
So take it.
But not as awesome as
take the compliment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The two big lady cooks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, the British Bake Off, I think they were the host of it, not the actual cooking people.
No, not that show.
You ever watch
the Great British Baking Show or Off or whatever it is?
They bring in like 12 people.
Netflix carries it.
They bring in like 12 people, and they do like every week they do a different type of speciality in baking, and they have like professional bakers who are judges. Professional bake.
And Mel and Sue.
If you're a professional baker, are you a chef? You're a pastry chef, right? So yeah, you would be. You'd be a professional.
So Mary Berry was the original judge, along with what's his face? Paul Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Who has a perpetual tan. So and he lives in Britain, and that's just not a thing there.
I think he has a tanning bed. I don't want to say, but he might.
So Mary Berry left.
Yeah.
Did she not?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in forever. And I've watched reruns, so she's still there as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know. So, but Mel and Sue aren't there.
Shamrock Pixie! Hey. Say hi to the Pixie. Say hello to Shamrock Pixie, and you know who. Come on. You always say it. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Pickles!
Let me get that brain layer on the fire.
Oh, my God. I don't even know what day it is. Well, Tuesday. I do, but I don't.
It's Tuesday.
And Wildflower's husband's grandma turned 90. Go, Grandma.
Dang. Nice.
Go, Grandma.
Go, Grandma.
Mom, who are you yelling at?
Yeah. You okay, Mom?
Mom, you okay? Do I need to come upstairs?
She moved when it moved on Netflix. So did Mel and Sue. They stay loyal to the... Oh, okay. Yes, the BBC.
Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't a big ruckus because they're British.
They don't make it ruckus.
There's a stereotype.
British don't.
They just go, I'm not going to do this anymore. How's driving? I haven't driven since like the last therapy appointment.
I did. So yesterday I had to, I have a person that I on the side, one of my side gigs is helping people with their computers. And I had an elderly customer I had previously fixed her computer, and then her son downloaded something that they shouldn't have possibly, and made it crash. So
hey, Silver! Oh, widget's pooping.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, but yelling at her is not going to help. I'm just going to put that out there. You just got to let her do
Our
it.
cat has an issue. She has,
Yeah, we're never going to fix it.
So howdy to you as well. So
we're never going to.
How you doing there, buddy? Yes. So anyway, driving. I had to go to her apartment to help her and to give her the bad news that that computer's probably
toast.
Old enough where now, well, it's not toast, but I could bring it in and work on it, and she would pay me as much as she paid for a new computer.
Yeah.
At that point, because it's an old Dell. I mean,
oh God,
like 6 months ago, I put in a hard drive and some extra RAM, and it worked fine for a while, but then something, So for me to diagnose it, bench fee it, diagnose it, and fix it would cost her over $100, and it doesn't make sense for her not to put that money into a brand new computer. So that's what she's going to do. So I left her with her computer, and her son can disseminate the parts however he wants to. But yeah, so that was that. So, but to get back to the point of the story, I had to drive home because once I got there, it wasn't bad. But it started on my trip home. It started just before my trip home,
and there was a lot of snow in the driveway. But like I said, like maybe 4 or 5 inches. That's it.
So
not compared to like upper Michigan.
No. So I had to go to the bank for mom. So I went there, and then I went. I was going to get this. My car. I have a car. The Ford Flex is a lovely vehicle, and it has a tire sensor monitor on it. So it'll tell you your tires are low. Now, mind you, it's not like the Tucson where it told you which tire was low. No, it just says your tire is low, and it doesn't tell you which one. So I'm like, okay, fine. On my way home, I will go over to Discount Tire, and it's snowing like a mother trucker out by that time. So I pull up to Discount Tire, and in line, it's because of the season, of course, it was colder and it was snowy, and everybody's freaking tire light went on. So they're around the driveway and out onto the road
they're situated in a corner,
trying to get their tires pumped up. So they're trying to get their tires pumped up. So I'm like, nope. And I just came home.
Oh, tell them what else happened this weekend with the car.
Oh,
that you had to call our good friend for.
Battery. So, it is with the cold weather.
Start on our car. It came with it.
Yeah, and it didn't. Not only did it not remote start, it wouldn't start at all.
It went.
So I had to call Laura. Laura, if you're watching, we love you. Who came and got me, jumped my car, jumped the battery. She didn't actually physically jump the car, and then we proceeded to go over to AutoZone.
Yes, because they usually switch out your batteries.
Because they're cool. They'll put a tester on it. They say, hey, you got a bad cell or whatever. And I could tell that. So while it was running, I left it running. They tested it. Bad cell. And but they wouldn't change it because it has an electronic monitor system on top of it. So in the positive cable, there's a little box. It's bolted onto the battery and to the whatever. And they're like, well, we won't change those out. I suspect that they just didn't want to do it in the cold. So they said, go down here to
the more expensive place.
The more expensive place, we'll call it. We'll call it the more expensive place where they do mufflers.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela. Welcome, honey. Welcome. So, yeah, I love the cat hook. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? It's just full of cats and happy cats with little Santa hats on. So, yeah, they proceeded to tell me it was going to be $400. But it was only $300, which was good because they didn't actually have to dink around with that stupid thing. They just had to take it off and put it back on. Right? Anyway, so $200 battery and labor and whatever other charges there are on top of that, shop fee, tax, whatever it is, $300. So now I have a brand new battery for this lovely car, and it will definitely remote start now. But yeah, it'll start now. But yeah, they said, when I she put the battery tester on it, she says, yeah, you got a bad, it's 100% charged, but you've got a bad cell or whatever, And I'm like, cool. So when I shut it off and went to restart it, it didn't start at all. It wouldn't start. So much for that 100% charge. It's probably just enough where the electronic system didn't want to make it work. But yeah, so I left it running when I went to the muffler place. And then they pulled it in, and then it's up to them after that. There you have it. That's my story. So yes, the car, in winter decides it doesn't like to do things. And there you have it. But you won't notice if you have a bad battery if you're living in frickin', 80-degree California until it really dies. But in Michigan, it can die a slow, horrible death. And then the day you need to use it when it's super cold out, you're not gonna. You're just not gonna.
And thankfully it was on a weekend when it happened.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really have to go anywhere.
Does it tell you which tire? Yeah. I love the fact that it told me which tire.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that, when they change them out, then of course they have to recode it so it knows which tire it is because it can lie to you at that point if they rotate your tires. But other than that.
Oh, so the tires have sensors in them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how that shit works.
I'm sorry, guys.
She's
in
suffering.
the hopefully tail end of a cold, but then it's just congestion.
Be great sound effect. Yeah, no kidding.
I went.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it did.
Yeah, Mom just needed a battery too. Yeah, welcome to winter.
You think it was Yeah, if you're in a snowsuit and no. That's the problem also with having these lovely bicycles that we can't ride from, more than 3 months out of the year, if we're lucky.
Yeah.
With rain and snow and shit. So all you need is a battery. Yep. All you need is a battery. But hey, now you wanted to share the muffin story.
All right. So this is a cat named Bea. I don't know, BEA. I don't know where this cat lives. I just found this on the internet. So it's a cat. She's in a cat cafe. I can't talk anymore.
Cat. A cat cafe where you eat your food and drink your coffee with cats.
So, of course, it's a cafe. So they have muffins. And so they had to put up a sign with the cat's picture that has a muffin disclaimer.
The muffin
disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
It says, you've ordered a muffin. We hope you're up for a challenge. Our wobbly tabby cat, Bea, really likes muffins. So there are a few things to be aware of if you're having a muffin in the cat area.
Because they do have the cats isolated slightly from the other area. If you don't want to be like in with the cats.
She will climb you to try to get to your muffin. She is not very good at climbing and will claw her way up your body, and it will hurt. She will not give up. She may try and eat the muffin right out of your mouth. She is not allowed to eat muffins. You may pick her up, move her away if needed, and if you're really struggling, come and talk to us, and we will help. No matter how much she wants to, it is still very important that you don't let her eat any muffin as it will make her sick. Good luck, and we hope you enjoy your muffin experience.
So, the muffin experience is funny as hell.
That's your cat thing for the day.
That is a muffin experience. I'd be up to the challenge, I think, but damn. There's nothing like getting a warning with your muffin. Here, enjoy. Take the muffin and run. And that's the whole song in my head. Take the muffin. So
fortunately, we have, because,
Go
if you're like
take
us,
the muffin and run.
You watch a lot of cat videos on YouTube.
She does.
Stuff.
She does.
And
she does.
So you can see some of these cats. They're like people food all the way, man. They're like.
Well, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? If you were a cat, want a muffin instead of a, bowl of kibble?
Cats in general.
Yeah.
And we don't have those cats.
No muffins. I know it's not fair.
In fact, do they...
Declawing is not an option because declawing is very mean to cats. It's like cutting off...
very mean.
It's like trying to get your fingernail off, and it is also like cutting it off right here at this joint.
They cut it at
for people.
The knuckle.
Yeah. So it's a cruel thing to do to cats.
Hey, truly. Virginia. So our cats actually know, because Widget likes to be on one of our laps at night, sometimes shortly, but she's there. So that used to be a nightly thing when I sat in the other recliner, which I don't sit anymore because it's too low to the ground. So
short chair.
So she would get up in my lap and she would
just mom's chair. That's why it's so short.
She'd zone out. So now she pretty much does that to Dawn. For some reason, she doesn't like the other recliner. But she knows.
She'll pop up on that recliner.
She does, but she doesn't stay for very long.
No.
She just does it to snuggle for a little bit.
When I sat in that recliner, she used to pop up and sit between my legs, kind of facing out.
She doesn't do that with me. I don't know.
So,
last night, she was going to jump up on the chair, and I just looked at her and I said, I'm going to eat now. You can't do this. And she's like, okay, fine.
Can't do
But
it.
she didn't.
So we got about 3 inches.
3 to 4 inches.
3 to 4 inches by us. Now, there are areas of Michigan that get dumped on big time, but we are not one of them.
You know, the muffin
There you
cat.
go. That's what I was saying, Brenda. Do you know the muffin cat? Yeah, I know. Exactly. That's the way I
Great.
was singing
Not
that earlier.
everybody's going to have that in their head,
That-
and that sucks.
That and take the muffin and run.
Take the muffin and run.
Ooh, take the muffin and run.
So, what was I going to say?
Widget.
Yeah, Mom just said that she has nieces that live up north, like past Muskegon and
Ish.
stuff.
Yeah.
Not the UP,
Not
but
the
like
UP, but north.
more
Northern Michigan.
north, and they got feet of snow.
Yes, they got like
multiple feet.
44
of snow.
inches or something of snow. It's a ridiculous amount of snow.
So we're there. I'm good with that. They can have that. I don't need to have that much snow because we were shoveling yesterday for the first time, and then we realized we haven't shoveled in a very long time. So
You realized you hadn't shoveled a long time.
you realized it last night too. You were complaining.
I wasn't
and
too
took,
achy.
and took ibuprofen,
I took preemptive
and you took it after.
for bedtime. I didn't take it before I shoveled, but I did take it after I shoveled,
Yes.
before bedtime. Preemptive ibuprofen is a wonderful thing, and it did help. But yeah, I mean, you're doing this. How often do you do this in the summertime unless you're digging a grave? I don't care to hear about that.
I can't talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know. We
signed
don't want to
a-
talk about that.
I signed an NDA.
It's wise choice. And we
We
got some.
they're listed on Whatnot
You
for the
should
show
be able to
tonight,
go check
and
them
you
out.
should like do that thing now.
Oh, the thing. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. There you go. Yes, 2 pylon tonight.
Did you put them both in?
Why, yes, I did.
Damn, girl, you're good.
I'm good.
Second compliment. Take it.
I'll take it and run with it. Thank you.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
you're
Tommy.
pretty.
Thank you, TC. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah. So we're not doing full Christmas pylons, but we're doing regular.
Not yet.
We're doing pylons, and we got more pylons. 2 pylons, 2 giveaways, and a butt ton of good music tonight. It's going to be interesting. Yes, it's a butt ton. Yes. And there's Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you for dropping the link, hon. Appreciate it.
Jennifer. You have to move back to Illinois near the Wisconsin border, 1 ton away from the border. You will get snow there.
You will get snow. You will. I'm sorry, but you will.
And some CDs for Wednesday. Oh, John, you don't know the half of it.
We got look at we got CDs and DVDs. Look at the pile behind us. We'll be bringing some CDs, and we got a bunch of DVDs and more CDs over there. Yeah. Plus, we'll be doing a few regular auction-y items as well. But hey, you might as well take advantage of our pre-Christmas sale, right? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You still, and we have Christmas CDs, so
Yeah.
holiday CDs, I should say.
Yes, holiday.
Holiday CDs, and
I'm going to bring some ornaments.
I'm gonna try to bring a lot of them tonight, since you can still get them in the mail before the 25th.
He had no idea about that many CDs. Well, you know what? $1 a piece. It was pretty easy to stock up.
You
know.
can't beat the price.
$1
Let's
a
be
piece.
real.
$1 a piece for those CDs.
You know, if they're like $2 or $3 on Discog,
That's cheaper than listening to them on a streaming service where you have to pay for them.
now granted, some of them are more common. They're not worth
A ton of money,
a ton of money,
but
but $1 is a fair price.
$1 is a fair price.
There are some of these that are worth a couple bucks,
Mhm.
$2 or $3,
So you get a deal.
$4, and I'm not going to list them because that's not worth my time.
Yeah.
So
So you
I'd
get a deal.
rather you guys get them and enjoy the music,
That's
or
right.
do whatever you're going to do with them. It's
Yeah.
none of our business.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Enjoy the music.
Oh, John, see ya.
Gotta run. No. Okay. Trying to hang on tonight. Yep.
He's a working dude. He's got to do things.
Go do you, boo. We'll see you later. Take care.
So that's the dealie.
And if you go into the Whatnot show, TC is there doing the mod service, and he is bringing the knowledge. He is bringing the information for each one of the, which is amazing. And we really appreciate it.
Seriously,
It wouldn't be the same show
I
without TC.
cannot praise TC enough,
She can't.
because we kind of made him a mod without his knowledge.
Yeah.
That's because how we roll.
That's what we do.
because we
it's
trust
like
DC.
think of it as a gift from the heavens.
Yeah.
Or a curse. It's your choice.
So he took it upon himself after we did that to him. Because we don't really need. It's not like sometimes in our chat we get bots or whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, people have to register and pay and stuff, and they hardly ever do that.
So
go ahead.
So Whatnot hasn't evolved into that yet, where there's spammers.
You get just
where there's spammers people. And stuff.
Probably because they have to put their credit card information in. That has a tendency to alleviate a lot of crappy people that just want to come and make problems. There you go.
So he took it upon himself to research our 45s, and if he can find the information, because granted there are some 45s that are pretty obscure or never hit the charts or whatever.
Yep.
And he just can't. And he's pretty good at finding information. So he will put in it was number 3 for 4 weeks on the top 100, and it was number 1 in the R&B charts and stuff like that. And I find it fascinating.
It is totally, and we appreciate it. What's a date setter? So that I look at the sleeve. It looks like it was something designed for
something
a giveaway to promote different store chains clothing or something. I don't know what it was.
Wait a minute. Is it something is it a 45?
It's a record. Yeah, it's a 45 on Whatnot.
Let me go look.
Now she'll look because she doesn't know what I put up. She play grades these things, but then of course it's my deal to select them.
I don't want that.
Gotta go to our show.
I'm not used to the app.
I know,
because it's kind of sucky.
I don't like today. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
And then go to.
I don't want to start.
Don't start the show. That would be wrong. That would be wrong. Probably.
Oh wait, there it is. No.
Well, you're in.
I can find it.
Yeah, you'll find it. No, that's not it. But anyway, you're in a bunch of active.
Yeah, pluck it, man. Okay, let's try this again.
Okay then.
This.
Hey, Michael. So, Don, you have a full breakdown of the Bill Folds song by now, right? Yeah, and he tried. Believe me, it's a hard one. Talk to the band about that. That was one of those more obscure ones. Do you want me to pull it up over here?
Yeah, because this is I can't deal with this.
Totally truth, all the time. All truth, honey. All right, let me go over here and we'll pull up Whatnot for you. Because Mary is trying to figure out what the heck we're talking about. I can get this for you, boo. No problem. And give me
DC, the high praise is totally deserved because I love learning the history of these 45s because, like I've told you before, I just don't have the time to research it unless it's something kind of obscure or whatever.
So I'll share the screen so you guys can see it too. Share the screen. Of course, it's not a Google. It's not on Google. Let's try the window. There we go. We'll share that. Sharing this up now. So here's our show, and this is what we see, right?
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Welcome. All right, so this is what we see when we sign in. This is the screen on the computer. The date setters is the one he's saying, right? This one right here. So this is the one. That's the one.
Where the hell did that come from? Seriously, where did they? I don't remember that. You must have had that up in your box.
That's an interesting way to put it. But yeah, I look at November 17. See 10 color pictures of new date setters, USA 1961 fashions. See the dozens and dozens of others who have to show you. We have to show you. Look for the tag on your date setters USA fashions. It means authentic teen-approved fabrics made with shell and whatever contemporary fibers. If the tag says Arnell Tresitate, the fabric is easy care. Okay, fine. So yeah, it's promoting a freaking.
But don't get caught in the fire with it.
From the Fair of Texas, it says. How to pick the top teen date fashions. So it is about clothing, and it is about the Fair of Texas. That's what it is. That's what I got out of it. So it's like a promotional something for a store. There you go.
And it's only worth $3.
It's only worth $3, but that's the starting bid for it. It might be worth more to somebody. I don't know. But yeah,
that's a good deal. And it's an EP.
Yeah, it's got like 4 songs.
And it's on Decca.
Yeah.
Damn.
It is a VG Plus condition. There you go. So yeah, so this is what we see when we come into
And there's a Canadian version of Rock Me Amadeus.
Yeah, it's on the backside.
Sweet.
Yeah. So this is what we're looking at tonight, kids. These are all the 45s that we're going to be playing. And we have the pylon. Let me get down farther. There we go. 2 pylons. And we're doing 2 giveaways.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! There you are. So that's the deal. That's the deal. That's what's up. So yeah, that's what date setters he was talking about. So yeah, that's it. So anyway,
cool. There's
some good music on here, kids. Some fun stuff. And some 80s stuff too. I like to bring the 80s stuff because I usually have a duplicate of it. Some of these are brought to us by the lovely No Money G himself.
Yeah.
Because I had duplicates and he said I could do this. So there you go. But yeah, come listen to
Do we have any rare ones? Really, really rare ones this week?
The really, really rare.
Are they all reasonably? There's a $7 one.
This one is $14.
Oh yeah.
This is rock and roll. Yeah, Polly Santa Claus. And let me see, George Michael's About Fair. Let me see. I know there was another one up here. Maybe not. I know we blew everybody away with $100
early tidbit. It was a Canadian version of Rock Me Amadeus that was #1 hit in the U.S. It includes a DJ reciting facts about Mozart and just the chorus from Felko in German. Sweet.
Yes, that was Canadian. So there's Memphis Slim.
And then
for $7.
The full song in German was #1 in Canada. So they flipped it around.
Yeah. Rock Me Amadeus.
Weird.
I love that song. Memphis Slim. This is blues, and it is worth, even in this condition, $7. So let me see. And then there's the Joker's Breakup Hard Song. Yeah, so there's a few of them that are a little more. The John and Yoko. This one is on Apple.
Oh,
it's green. The label is not. What are you talking about? The label or the
label?
Sleeve?
That's a sleeve.
That's the sleeve.
Okay, I thought
that's the record.
It's black, so I thought it was black vinyl. Okay.
No, the label isn't too bad actually, but the sleeve is a little worn. But hey, you can find an Apple sleeve anywhere.
So back in the '60s, a little Yoko Ono fact.
Oh Lord,
John Lennon and the Beatles and Yoko, were on a TV show, like say Ed Sullivan.
They were.
Yes. Right, so it's black and white.
I'm not a big fan of hers. I gotta say,
they ended up shutting off her mic. Oh no, it was. I take it back. It was John Lennon and Yoko, and he was singing, I think, with Chuck Berry,
and she was singing obnoxiously in the background.
So she's in the background, and she's adding her vocals, which are very good.
We have a Marilyn Monroe too,
and she.
Yes,
they shut off her mic because Chuck Berry's like doing one of. I think it was a black musician, he was like doing the side eye, like what the F is this? Like I think I stepped on a cat. Kind of thing.
Who's got the screaming cat? Yeah, I'm not a fan of hers. Just not a fan.
Yay, Marilyn.
Yep. So we got Marilyn too. So that was that.
No, Yoko, I'm really sorry, but you should not be singing.
I'm sure she's heartbroken to hear your critique.
I know
of her
she's an artist.
Vocal styling.
I know she considers herself an artist and all that, and I respect that. But
you're just not a fan.
It's just not.
I'm just not a fan.
It's not my thing.
Anybody else into Yoko? Anybody?
And the chat just went dead.
Well, wait.
But the one we have tonight, and
that's good.
She's I still blame Yoko. I think Paul did too a little.
Was it any good? I know the faces.
I think the faces pretty much, the emojis pretty much give it away.
Yeah. I mean, like again, there's an audience for everyone. We've proven that. Because as you know, here we are, and we'll small talk the hell out of an hour. But there's an audience for everything. But I'm not her audience.
Yeah, Mom, we know. You don't like the Beatles. She's old school.
I don't know. She doesn't have to like the Beatles.
No, she doesn't.
She likes Elvis. She doesn't like the Beatles.
Yeah, no.
I
think because I've seen interviews with Paul McCartney, and I think he was being nice, but if you read between the lines, because he's like, John met Yoko, basically dumped his wife and his kid, his first kid, and suddenly Yoko's in the studio with them, and Paul's like, why? Like, why is she here? It's the four of us.
Maybe.
And not
maybe
this
not.
woman.
You win a prize if you find the misspellings, I guess. I don't know. And some of that was her, by the way, remember? Wasn't just me. Anyway. Yeah, we try. Sometimes typing's hard.
Yeah. She like yells and screams into the microphone and makes weird noises. Weirder than me. But I don't sing. I try not to.
Okay.
I try to sing softly so that her voice is better than mine.
Ooh, that's one way to say it. Yeah, she was a little spooky. I agree. Little spooky. Little creepy.
But I like the Christmas song that they did.
The War is Over.
War is Over.
That was great because she wasn't highlighted in the singing of it.
I know, right? So I like that Christmas song.
Yeah. It's a good song.
It speaks to me.
It speaks to you. And it's green.
So here's the deal. Here's a question. Now that we've talked about cats and food and stuff.
True.
Is there an artist, musician, whatever, like somebody famous or popular that you've enjoyed? So say like, I'll use the example, the Beatles, and then John Lennon and Yoko.
Okay, so what's your question?
Like,
lay it on me.
I was late into the scene liking the Beatles.
Okay.
But then, as I got older, I learned more about them. Yeah. And John Lennon was a bastard. He was not...
Why? Because he left his wife and kid and went off? Oh, okay. Well, I can understand that.
Yeah, like he totally ignored Julian.
Yeah.
Right? And just dumped his wife. And yeah, and he wasn't necessarily a nice guy. Maybe a little narcissistic. Maybe. So does that taint?
Well, I would think it would. Probably.
So do you still like say when John went solo?
Okay.
Do you still listen to his music, for example? And I'm not saying
I can separate the artist from the creator, or the art from the artist, I should say.
Is there a line in the sand that you won't cross?
Sure. I'm not sure what that line is, but
for an author, for a musician, for an artist, that you find out something about them and then you're like, done.
I'm sure there is, but I don't know what that line is yet. I mean, I need an example because one doesn't come to mind. You obviously still listen to the Christmas song by them. What's your line in the sand? What is your line in the sand? Can you draw it right now for us? I can't really, thinking of it. Walking on thin ice, not broken glass. I was going to say that was Annie Lennox. Yeah. I was like, really? They did that one?
All right, wait a minute. I got to catch up here. Hey, at least she didn't set shows up for weird times like Mary did, although granted it was her first time doing it. Yeah, pretty much. It's not my first time, but it's been a while. I blame the meds.
She can sing normally, and I do. Yeah. So, okay.
She did something with the Pet Shop Boys?
Yeah, I know.
No. Like, seriously?
He's a 45.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That's one song. This one Pet Shop Boys I will not buy. Gary Glitter, for example. Okay. I don't know that much about Gary Glitter. What about him besides, he's Gary Glitter.
Okay. Walking on Thin Ice, Not Broken Glass.
Yeah.
That's Annie Lennox.
Yeah. Which is a great song, by the way. He said the single was called Walking on Broken Glass, but it wasn't. It was called Walking on Thin Ice. Oh. Annie Lennox did Walking on Broken Glass.
Yes.
Which is a great song. I'm just saying. All right. The Yoko Tribute album. Elvis Costello, Eddie Money did songs on it. No, I haven't. See, to me, she doesn't deserve a tribute album. But anyway, come on. That's just me, though.
No, that would be something that if I saw in a record store on the cheap, I wouldn't buy it. Well, I would buy it and sell it if it was worth money, but other than that, no. And I would listen to it.
Gary Glitter
quickly.
is on my no listen list. What did he do that he should be on my no listen list? Guys, I don't know the story of Gary Glitter. I had not heard this one. Child molestation. Well, yeah, there you go. Now we get it. I understand now. Yeah.
Yeah, that would kind of. I think that would be
a good line to draw. I agree with that.
That would be a serious line in the sand.
Watch Fred Claus yesterday. Well, yeah, okay. So I see what you're saying. It's like Kevin Spacey. I've really never been a fan of his anyway, so it doesn't hurt me not to watch him because I don't. So it's not like I have on a principle now I probably wouldn't watch him, but I never really liked his acting. I didn't like him in, a lot of the stuff I saw him in, so maybe I knew. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yes, he's serving time. She did that a lot. What did I do a lot? Oh, the screaming and the yelling and Yoko.
We'll flip it between bad people and
us
bad singing.
Yeah. So I
think I never was a fan.
My hands are cold, by the way. It's just why I'm tucking them.
It's that time of the year.
It's cold down here.
David
Bowie, Madonna, Tina Turner, Liz Lane. Seriously? Oh, the other song with the boys, yes.
Well, that's okay.
The boys. That's cool. Pet Shop Boys. Yeah. But
so I was just wondering.
He doesn't deserve a tribute album, was my point.
Yeah. So that was just because there are some people that J.K. Rowling is one.
Amazing film. And it didn't do it for me, Larry. Sorry.
J.K. Rowling is one.
J.K. Rowling, yes.
Based on her views of trans people.
Trans people. That is a little annoying, but it doesn't ruin the films. It doesn't ruin the Harry Potter films for me, though, or the books. I'm not going to be putting any more money into that machine.
That's where, I'll buy the books used.
We have the DVDs. I'm good. We had them before this whole thing came out about her. So now that I know that, I'm not going to be buying. Yeah,
exactly, Michael. Blu-ray. It's like for me, it's a moral dilemma. So, because we purposely bought the set. We purposely bought the set of Harry Potter because we paid to go to the movies to go see this.
It was a good, we enjoyed it.
We just enjoy it. And then she came out and she is just vile when it comes to trans people. Mm-hmm. And I just, so like we said, we're not going to buy the Christmas ornaments or buy anything new that's going to put money in her pocket. This Fred Claus art film. It depends on your opinion.
Yeah. Still a Michael Jackson's catalog, regardless of allegations against him. Yeah. So at some point, what the art they produced. And again, I liked all that before all that came out. So it's kind of hard to say, oh, I'll never listen to that again. Because you can't really say that. It comes on the radio even.
I know.
So you're going to hear it. Yep. There you go.
Okay. Here's a more positive question. Let's get off the negativity for a little bit.
Okay.
Who are your favorite duets?
My favorite duets of people that aren't necessarily a group of two people, like two individual artists coming together for a specific thing.
It could be
is what you're talking
Pet Shop Boys and Tina Turner, for example, because it's been here. like, did you really like the song they did? And
Dusty
it doesn't.
Springfield.
You don't have to have one favorite. You can
Pet
have
Shop Boys and
multiple
Dusty
because it's
Springfield.
music, and that's how we roll.
Dusty Springfield, Pet Shop Boys. But when I
George Michael and Elton John.
Don't let the sun go down on me. Don't let the sun go down on me. That was pretty good.
Holy crap! Gives me goosebumps to this day. By the way, Elton John is losing his sight, according to what I read.
Well, he's never had great eyesight anyway. But it's a shame. Sonny
and Cher, I Got You, Babe.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Patty Austin and James Ingram.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. The 3 Matthew Sweet and Susanna Hoff albums. I don't think I'm familiar with those, so I'll check it out. Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton did Islands in the Stream. I loved that one. That's a great song. Trying to think of some other ones.
Oh yeah, Linda Ronstadt and Aaron Neville.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. See,
that's what I mean. Like, all you have to do is mention Linda Ronstadt and Aaron Neville's duet,
and I
got goosebumps.
You can hear it.
I got goosebumps.
So yeah, Barbra Streisand, Donna Summer. Enough is enough. It's a good song. It was fun. Hey, Patrick, welcome, buddy. Yeah.
Annie Lennox and Aretha Franklin. Annie Lennox and Aretha Franklin. Doing it.
Sisters are doing it for themselves. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, James Taylor and Carole King. Yes.
Anytime, she anywhere. Wrote songs for him.
Anytime, anywhere. I love that grouping, that coupling. That was very good. It was good songwriting and good harmonies, for sure. I agree, 110%. Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye. Yeah, another good one. So, was there one came to mind for you as far as?
Oh, the George Michael and Elton John.
Okay.
Every time that comes on, it's like crank it a little bit, and just because.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. I knew you were waiting.
Thank you. I had it in my head, and then it went bye-bye. Man, and Lily Tomlin's last duet, killer spoof of all the superstar duets of the day. Hilarious.
Oh, I got to check that out.
I have never heard that before. I didn't even know that existed. Barry Manilow and Lily Tomlin.
Yeah, I got to check it out. It's been forever since I heard it. Duets, Ozzy and Lita Ford. Yeah, why not? I like me some Lita Ford. Oh, thank you, Jennifer, for dropping that on the auction.
Patti LaBelle and Michael McDonald. Okay, Michael McDonald in anything.
It's good.
Yeah.
Always good.
Because
Flats and Scruggs. Beverly Hillbilly song. Yeah, Flat and Scruggs. I got like 3 DVDs of Flat and Scruggs still in my eBay store.
I know.
Go check it out.
I've got some. I found some more 45s that I pulled out.
It's on the Barry album.
They're classic in the bluegrass country kind of genre. They are classic. It's on the Barry album, I believe.
Okay, I'll check it out. I believe we have the Barry album.
How do we not know about this duet?
I haven't listened to it in forever.
Say you, say me.
That was fun too. That was a good one. Oh, Michael McDonald's album. Yeah, the Motown. He's got a great voice for that.
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. They're
say.
They did 2 duets, didn't they?
Yeah, I believe they did.
Who did Ebony and Ivory?
It was
Paul McCartney
and
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, yes. Thank you. Sorry, back. I got a phone call from the school. Not fun. That's okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Before that, yeah.
Yeah, when that all happened, that was kind of...
It was kind of shitty. It was kind of shitty. I mean, I got to admit, Michael was kind of shitty about that.
Hey, DC. Hello there, darling.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes. Yeah, she's talking about the Harry Potter stuff with J.K. Rowling, and it's hard because now you have this knowledge about her.
And now you know.
And
the
she's
more you
not
know.
a nice person.
I'm going to go this way a little bit more. Thank you.
She just...
The more you know.
So...
The more you know.
How do you handle that? So...
And, she's on her
therapy?
journey.
I don't know.
For both of you, I think.
Yeah, sometimes Journey is a
What,
nice.
Virginia, I skipped you. Sometimes things don't. Yeah, there it is. That one. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Say You, Say Me. No,
Yeah.
wait.
Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney up there. Yeah, if I don't highlight it, sometimes it's not because
she
I'm
did.
skipping you.
Sorry.
It's not because I'm skipping you. It's because I can't highlight. I'm trying to highlight things and
Tom Silverhair, Elton John, and Kiki D. Don't go breaking my heart.
Don't go breaking my heart.
I have a postie stuck on my foot.
There's a song. Anything good?
No,
Not a darn good thing.
We have so many post-it notes around here. It's not even funny. So back to Michael McDonald. One of the things, we've told you guys this before, that we do on road trips, and she generally drives, is just the way it's kind of evolved.
And RuPaul.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yes, please.
So as long as we have a signal, and we're not out in
not in a dead zone somewhere.
Not in a dead zone, which has happened. I will look up, because who's ever driving gets to pick the music pretty much.
That's how that works.
But we're not stringent in that.
No.
Sometimes
we'll listen to each other.
Yeah, you can only play so much. So then we'll listen to some of mine. So I will look up the artist, because now I found out that I can Google the music.
Yes.
It will listen on my phone, pull up, and if it's got a Wikipedia page, we go through it. And one of the things that keeps popping up, depending on the music, of course, Michael McDonald doing background.
For everybody. For damn near everybody.
On a lot of good songs.
I was surprised. But yeah.
Yeah, so I go through and I pick out.
It's amazing to me.
Maybe sometimes there's not a lot of information. Maybe only where it charted in that year. What's on the B side of the 45.
Yeah, because he wasn't alive anymore. But yeah, they did a good job on that one, that mixing. Whoever mixed that.
And so, yeah, it's interesting to us, famous people who didn't get credit. They didn't want the credit, say on the CD or whatever. You open up the booklet and you read, and there's no... But then people recognize the voice.
Which song was that? I'm trying to think of what one you're talking about.
Somebody else.
Help me out. I can't remember what song you're talking about, sweetie. Okay. Something you need to work on. Yeah, true. I mean, you can look deep and hard into a lot of different people, and you're stuck with just no selection at all. So I get that.
The thing is, that's what I mean about hard. Where's the line in the sand?
Yeah.
So
I'd move it back a little bit.
Nobody's perfect. I mean, you could be.
Bye.
I love you, friend.
See you later, buddy. Take care.
Meatloaf and Cher? No, that's not a thing.
Was it? I don't know which song that was.
TC, here we go. Ellen Foley, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. He's also done stuff with Carla DeVito.
Well, Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. Yeah, I knew there was another person singing, but I couldn't think of who it was. But that's a good song, and it's a heckin' of a 7+ minute aerobic workout.
Meatloaf and Celine? No, I don't think that's a thing. Dead Ringer for Love. Meatloaf and Cher. No way.
Yeah, it's not really a duet anymore. It's more like featuring artists or guest artists
now,
or whatever.
The person who wrote the songs for Meatloaf also wrote songs for Celine Dion.
Seriously?
Jim Steinman.
Oh, yes, it's true. Jim Steinman. Duh.
I get the last name right?
Yes. Yeah,
right?
You did. Yes, you did. Jim Steinman wrote a lot of different hit songs.
That's another artist.
Rock opera.
That's another artist.
Jim Steinman.
I mean, more popular.
Not a great singer, but a great writer.
In the 80s. So when Meatloaf and because did he write for Meatloaf first? Or did he do ballads for other? He did one for Air Supply, didn't he?
Yeah, Air Supply has sung one of his songs. I don't know when he wrote them, and I don't know when they came out. That's TC's job. But I know that yes, Celine Dion, Air Supply, not Kim Carnes. What's the other chick's name?
Bonnie Tyler.
Bonnie Tyler. Thank you. Total Eclipse of the Heart.
He wrote for Meatloaf first.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And yes, Meatloaf and Celine did perform It's All Coming Back to Me Now on stage together a few times.
Wow. I know, right? Damn. Good to know. Good to know.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Yeah, James Taylor and Carly Simon doing Mockingbird.
That is a
great
good one.
vocals.
That is a
You're
good one.
right, Wendy. Thank you for coming in and telling us that because I love James
Nobody
Taylor
else has
and Carly
said that
Simon.
yet. Thank you for coming in. Exactly.
So I'm
Yeah, he was totally there. Yeah, I
I'm
know he did that.
gobsmacked
But
about the whole.
She's gobsmacked. But yeah, he was the reason Bat Out of Hell was
So
a success.
Simon, if you know his work, if you know his style of music because of Meatloaf, then people like Celine came on and Bonnie Tyler came onto the scene, and you're like, I know this,
and
I know this style of music.
He did he put out, I think, was it 1 or 2 albums he put out, TC? I cannot remember, but I know he had his own album, and I did buy it, and it was good. I think I still have it upstairs in my collection. What? I thought maybe you saw something strangely shocking. A lot of, on variety shows, lots of duets. Carol Burnett did a lot of good duets.
Meatloaf, most famous collaborations was with the Welsh-born vocalist Bonnie Tyler.
There you go. Who knew? He did songs for Streets of Fire soundtrack as well. I love that. That was a good.
Yeah, their song was "A Kiss Is a Terrible Thing to Waste."
Herb Albert and Janet Jackson, Diamonds. She sang "He Blew." Exactly.
We had that 45.
We still have it upstairs. There's one. I have a copy of it. I have another copy of it.
We have that song. And then on the backside,
Simon and Garfunkel. Those Amen Brother. That right there. Best duet ever. It's too bad they don't get along anymore because they really did some wonderful songs.
And Garfunkel doesn't sing like he used to.
Who does?
But
they split off before that though.
Oh yeah, they.
But yeah, they did that. Anything Simon and Garfunkel is amazing, amazing to me. I love it.
I'll let that into the duet category.
Totally, yeah. Hey, what about the Everly Brothers? They were amazing too. Let's see, several years.
Dolly and Kenny did a Christmas album together. Just so you know.
Yes, they did. Well, you have a copy of the 45 or something?
Well, shit. If I
Bad for Good. That was it. Steinman's only major album, unless he did something later, but I'm not aware. I think, this Bad for Good is the one I'm thinking of. And that was a good album. It really was a good album. In his style. If you don't like Steinman's style, you probably wouldn't like it. But it was a good album.
Yep. I know.
Anything Dolly and Kenny, I agree. But Islands in the Stream are the one that sticks out to me the most. I know, and I'm not a big, huge country fan either, but I do like that. Righteous Brothers, also good. Yes, I agree.
It's around here somewhere. Not in that box.
TC says, Mary, check out the new album by Garfunkel and Garfunkel on Spotify. Notice I said it right this time. I've been practicing. It's amazing. The first album he's done with his son. Fantastic. You got to try this. That's for you, Mr. Garfunkel. Do you want a pen?
Yeah.
There you go.
Because I'll never remember.
Giving you a pen.
So
it's on Spotify.
Garfunkel and Garfunkel.
Yeah, Garfunkel and Garfunkel. There you go. Tina Turner and Bryan Adams.
Okay, not the biggest Bryan Adams fan, but
you enjoyed that.
That song, yes. I don't dislike Bryan Adams. It's just
let me see. One album. I love Steinman. Love and Death and American Guitar. Yep. It's only solo album.
So Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock. I'm not a Kid Rock
The song is good though.
Yeah, the song is good, but then I learned about Kid Rock, so I don't really like it.
And she's not a big Kid Rock fan.
Is
that a line in the sand?
Yeah.
Are you talking circling right back around? Just not a fan. We'll just call it that. We're not going to get into the reason.
No. It's just for me. No, if I had like some of his early music, I'd get rid of it.
Burn, baby.
I wouldn't burn
Ozzy and Lita Ford, yes, for sure. I like Lita Ford though. I've got I think I still have her. We have it in CD. I don't have her the album, the vinyl, but I have her album. Love Lita Ford. I like hard rockin' chicks. What can I say?
Bo and Luke Duke.
Or the CD in the back order. They have trouble keeping it in stock. Oh, well, hey, that's good, I guess, for the record sales. or the CD sales. No, we're not going there. Sorry. Just some good old boys, though. Kid Rock fan either. Oh, good. Okay, well, no, then she didn't insult anybody, hopefully.
Well, what you listen to is your personal choice, and I'm not going to judge you for that.
What?
No.
Is it really already?
No.
Guys, this was... See, this is why we keep doing this, because it doesn't take that long. It's like 5 minutes.
Because
we can small talk the shit out of an hour. That's right. Obviously. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget tonight is
Wait a minute. Nora Jones and Willie Nelson, that's a thing?
Oh, yeah.
And Willie Nelson and Ray Charles.
Yeah.
Billy Joel and Ray Charles is another duet. And it's a bluesy kind of song. I don't know for the life of me what the hell it's called. Hold on.
Look it up. And TC says, Home Free, Billy Gilman's remake of One Voice. Ooh. I have to check that out, too.
I think that the Baby Grand, that's what it's called. And I believe it's on one of Billy Joel's albums.
Jennifer doesn't listen to music anymore. Well, I have YouTube Music, so I listen to that there, and I can plug in what I want. But also, I just have MP3 players because I like to listen to the music when I'm in my car, for sure.
The nice thing about the Ford is that it has a couple ports for we put our stick drives in. So she's got one, I've got one,
and stick drives, yeah.
Stick drives, and so we can listen
our own little USB plugged music.
It's
so
amazing. You can pick it on the screen, and
all right,
off we go.
He's gonna dig it out and listen to it today. Cool.
Okay, what is he digging out? What did I miss?
Larry, let me go back up. Where'd you go, Larry? Where did you go, Larry? He's pulling something.
Oh, Steinman.
The Steinman one? Yes, definitely do. It's worth a re-listen. What? The video of me balling buckets. Oh, okay. Got it. I have to check it out. Yes, it's time. We're sorry. So sorry. Pentatonics. Yes, definitely.
I don't know who Home Free is.
But you know who Pentatonics is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. You'll have to look it up.
I'm not that old yet.
The new mixtape. Exactly.
The
new mixtape is the USB drive.
It is.
MP3s. Yep, that's what it is. All right. What is it? It works, but it drains the battery. Yeah, I know that's the problem. That is the problem.
I've had cars like that.
Trust me on that. Definitely. All right. 100% agree with you both. Thank you very much.
Good chat today. Thanks, you guys.
For sure.
Because if it wasn't for you guys,
we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I think we wouldn't
be here.
Staring at each other and going, you talk first.
You talk
first.
All right. So we will be back Thursday for estate sale bingo. Tonight we're on Whatnot. You guys already saw the push on that. So thank you very much.
Country Quartet that does vocals and percussion only most of the time. They won season 3 of this thing off.
Yes.
I'll see. I don't watch those shows, so that's why I don't know.
It's pretty cool. We'll check it out. I'll make it.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah. Nora Jones. Yep. Lou Reed. Ooh, quintet. Got it. Yes, tonight is Whatnot. Tomorrow we will be on Johnny's auction at 1:00. We will be
continuing the purge,
which is the getting rid of a bunch of CDs and DVDs. I pulled some stuff off of eBay just because I'm sick of waiting on it, and it's not.
It's been sitting.
It's been sitting a while, and they're not. The value of them doesn't really. It doesn't fall into line with my sale projection / income. Yeah, you get the idea. So I'm pulling the cheaper stuff. So you guys get to buy it cheap.
So if you want to increase your music
or movie collection,
we're going to have
buy physical media, kids,
because they're going to be done on speed rounds. So there's no bidding for this stuff.
It's just grab it and growl.
Boom. Here's the price. Go.
All right. We will see you guys tomorrow. If not tonight, hopefully we'll see you on Whatnot as well for a little listening party. Everybody have a great day. Rest your day. Rest your week. If we don't see you other than that. I need to sell my 2 big clothes on that. Whatnot. Exactly. I know, right?
That's a good way to do it. I'm telling you.
It works. I'm bringing some clothes too, actually. Now that I think about it. Thank you, Virginia, for thinking of that.
We love you guys.
All right. Take care, guys. We love you, and we will see you tomorrow's, if not tonight. Bye.
Bye.
For sure.
2 hip kicks.